Hello, this is Dr. Naman. So today I'd like to discuss some of the common personality disorders with you all. So that we can what are the terms related to personality disorders and how to correctly define them. And because of the rising mental health issues in our country, these disorders need to be focused upon because they are very common among the youngsters in all age groups, particularly among the youngsters. Okay, so let's discuss the kinds of personality disorders that are very common. So they are basically classified into cluster disorders. So cluster A, cluster B, and cluster C disorders are there. In cluster A type of disorders, uh, there are three disorders in cluster A. First one is the paranoid personality. The people with paranoid personality are bit suspicious, and they don't trust people easily, and they hold grudges. Okay, if someone they did something 10 years back, they hold grudges till date, and they are in a mood to take revenge. Okay, so these are paranoid personality disorders. Second one is the schizoid type of personality. In schizoid type of personality, the person tends to remain a loner. Okay, if you motivate that person or if you demotivate that person, you appreciate that person, that does not matter much to him or her. Okay, they tend to remain in a neutral position. Okay, third one is the schizotypical type of personality. In schizotypical personality, the people are having very odd and magical beliefs. Okay, their thinking is very different from the rest of the people in the group. Okay, like for example, someone said to you that they saw UFO, you saw alien. They talk about angels. They talk about God. They talk about meeting God. These kind of people are having very magical thinking. So they are classified into schizotypical type of personalities. So these three disorders were in cluster A. Okay. Now in cluster B type of disorders, the people are bit attention seeking, and they are a bit antisocial kind of people. Okay, they are a bit dramatic as well. So first disorder that comes in cluster B type of disorder is the antisocial personality. So some people that go against the laws, against the rights, and they indulge themselves in some antisocial activities like drug abuse, alcohol abuse. These are the people that go against the social norms. Okay, so they are classified into antisocial disorders. Second one is the narcissistic personality disorder. Narcissist is the one person that lacks empathy. Okay, that has got a feeling of grandiosity. Grandiosity means that person will give the first prize to him or her always. Okay, he or she believes that if he or she would not have been there, the particular thing would not have been occurred. Okay, they give all the prize. All the they give the first prize to themselves only. Uh, sec- uh, Third type of disorder is the uh, histrionic type of personality. Histrionic type of personality disorder people are having very attention seeking behavior. Their mood is behavior is very superficial, and they always tend to seek attention from everyone. Those are known as histrionic personality. Okay. Fourth one is the borderline personality. The people having borderline personality are having very chaotic relationships, and their mood is very labile, and they always want someone else to be there for them. Okay, and also they tend to self harm themselves, and they have a feeling of hollowness in them. Those are known as borderline personality type of people. Okay. uh, Third type of disorder, that is cluster C type of disorders. uh, the people there are very fearful, very anxious people. Okay. uh, so the first disorder that comes in cluster C type of disorder is the avoidant personality. The person who fears rejection, the person who fears getting rejected or getting failed. So that person doesn't even participate in something. That is known as avoidant personality. Second type of disorder is dependent personality. A person having dependent personality is always uh, seeking someone else for their own work. Okay, they always rely on someone else. Okay. Third type of disorder is the obsessive compulsive disorder, where people are called Mr. Perfectionist. They want to be perfect in almost everything. Okay, every day-to-day activity that they indulge in. So these were the disorders: cluster A, cluster B, and cluster C. The common type of disorders. Main thing is that treatment is available for all of them. If someone uh, is in a doubtful situation that they are having any of these, uh, go and talk to a therapist, go and talk to a psychiatrist. Both these disorders were given a fancy term. People were still coping up with them, and so can we. So they are all curable. So let's fight them and be strong. Thank you.